The first aspect of the ball's trajectory we'll be looking at is the angle of release. This chart shows the angle of release's effect given a constant force and constant height that the ball is released from. Here we have a 85-degree angle shot. You can see how high it goes relative to its horizontal distance covered. Here we have a very long half-court shot. This angle must be much shallower because it has to cover a large horizontal distance for its vertical distance. So how can we know these things about the ball's path? Well, that's because the ball is in something called free fall. This means from the moment it leaves the player's hands, the only force acting on the ball is the force of gravity pulling it towards the earth. Because we know this about the ball, we can use math to figure out what the best shot you can take is. It turns out that an ideal shot is shot between 51 and 52 degrees. This shot allows it to go as slow as possible off the hands while still making it to the hoop, giving it less of a chance that it'll bounce away. It's this angle of a shot that allows for the optimum angle of approach, which is the way the ball approaches the hoop. You want it to come in more from above than from the side. Of course, as you stand at various positions on the court, the distance you're trying to make it go changes, and you have to alter your shot. The farther away you are from the basket, the harder it is to make a shot. You get closer, it gets easier. As you back away, you're going to need your angle to approach 45 degrees, which is the angle that allows the maximum horizontal distance of a projectile. As you can see, the ideal 51-52 degree angle is not ideal for every shot. Here, it would be far too shallow. Another aspect of the shot is projection height. This depends on the height of the player, where they place their hands, and, of course, how high they can jump. Here's a graphical representation of this effect of projection height. It's the same shot from ground level, 1 meter, 2 meter, and 3 meter. You can see the large effect it has on displacement. Note that these shots were all shot with the same force and at the same angle. The addition of a defending player adds another degree of difficulty. Now, you have to alter your height, your angle, everything about the shot. You can see these changes in action in the video, as our player misses the first shot, but adjusts to make the second shot. Another aspect is shot selection. If you take shots that you can't make, you get results like that. It just comes from experience, knowing your range and what the ideal shot is for you. Another option for making the shot not yet discussed is the bank shot. This is where you throw the ball off the backboard in an attempt to get it in the hoop. Splash. This is because of the basketball's coefficient of restitution. If the coefficient of restitution for the basketball was 0, it would just stick to the backboard. And if it was 1, it would just come flying back at you. This is why the PSI, or amount of air in a basketball, is standardized, so that the coefficient of restitution doesn't vary between balls. Coefficient of restitution is speed after impact over speed before impact. You may be wondering how many tries it took to get that half-court shot. Well,